Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my Gears Through the Years Pking video. Now before I get into this, I want to give a shout out to my friend GameBoto4. This video is actually his idea, and he is making a series out of it. He just wanted to know if I wanted to be a part of the series and make a video out of it, so huge shout out to him for allowing me to make this video. His channel will be linked in the description. But with that, let's get into what the video actually is. This is a really fun idea for a video. When he approached me about it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. So basically, the premise of this video is to fight each other using the best gear possible throughout the early years of RuneScape. So we're gonna start in 2004 and end in 2007. Now some of you guys may have played RuneScape throughout these years and known some of the huge updates that happened over the course of these years that gave you new best gear to fight with. So I am very excited for this video. Let's get started with 2004. Alright, so firstly let's get started in the year 2004. What I have on right now was the best gear you could possibly wear in 2004. Now 2004 was a huge year for RuneScape. In March of 2004, RuneScape 2 was officially released. So a little bit into this year, we were still playing RuneScape Classic, but now RuneScape 2 is out, and this is the best gear you could have. I find it hilarious that you could have a dragon chain body, but not dragon plate legs yet. By the way, leave a comment down below in the comment section. What year did you guys start playing RuneScape? I'm very curious. Personally, I started in 2006, but I'm really curious to see what you guys started on, so leave a comment down below. Just some notes again. Obviously, Barrow's gloves were not a thing yet. Rune boots were not out. And metal dragons were not out, so that's why we have some of this lower level stuff, but otherwise we're rocking the full dragon set. Alright, good luck my man. So this is fight number 1 with the 2004 gear. Now I have what we figured out to be the absolute best gear possible that you could wear. Back in 2004, lunar diplomacy was not a thing back then, so we cannot use vengeance unfortunately. Nor was piety a thing back then, so the best I can use is the highest level singular melee prayers. So all I can really pray for right now is that he hits me and I get a little help from my recoil ring and we get a big DDS spec. Now I tried to keep this as old school as possible. I turned off pretty much every overlay. It looks like I missed the prayer potion one, but I turned off pretty much overlay that I could think of just to try to make this look old school as possible. Of course, I can't use F keys either because I actually don't know. Were F keys a thing back then? I don't honestly think they were, but I haven't spec'd yet. I'm kind of feeling it. I don't know with these prayers. I don't know if I can spec his current health. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. Oh, the 00. Like I said, I don't have exactly high expectations considering neither of us are using piety. Also, one thing I did turn off is the zoom. So, I believe when I'm playing at... Oh, the D long spec. I did not expect that. I believe when I'm playing... Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. No. Okay. I believe what I'm playing at right now is the normal level of zoom. I turned the OS Buddy zoom off completely. And maybe it's just because I'm... Oh, this is it. This is the KO. This is the KO! Oh, I didn't quite get him. I am just cutting myself off over and over. What I'm trying to say is that I think it's because I'm so used to playing on resizable mode, but it really seems like right now I seem super far zoomed out. That's kind of sad. I don't really remember what playing RuneScape used to be like, but this seems super zoomed out, unless I'm just crazy. I'm sitting at... Oh, shit! Good fight! I did not think you could hit that hard. Oh, good fight, my man. Got me for the 33. Alright, 2004 is a loss. So next up, we have the year 2005. Some major changes were made, clearly. As you can see, the Abyssal Whip and Rune Boots came out, so some pretty big Slayer updates happened. Of course, I'm also wearing full Dharoks, which means that Barrows was released in 2005. Barrows was one of my favorite mini games ever, so that was definitely a good year. Of course, they released the Fire Caves as well, because we have the Fire Cape. Really think one quick, because I'm talking about like RuneScape history, I'm feeling very nostalgic about videos I used to watch. Did any of you guys used to watch PK videos when the Abyssal Whip special attack was super overpowered? I forget exactly how it worked, but basically the Abyssal Whip special attack would hit your max hit every time you spec'd. I'm not kidding. Why Jagex thought that was good, I have no clue, but I want to say it was like I Mahad Ma'ai or something, but he would use his whip spec and hit like a 35 every single time. It was crazy. So next up we have 2006, and as you can see, the difference is absolutely insane. We go from a dragon longsword and rune plate legs type shit to full Dharoks and an abyssal whip. So the updates that came out in this year were absolutely groundbreaking. I personally didn't play RuneScape back then, like I mentioned, but I can't imagine what it felt like. The differences in gear possible as a high level, I bet the game totally changed, and it was so much fun to experience. Now, this one should be a lot of fun. Full Dharoks is obviously the best PKing set of Barrows, so we both decided to wear full DH. DH has a lot of big hit capabilities, so this should be a lot of fun. Of course, we still can't use Piety, so we're still rocking the single melee prayers, and also Lunar Diplomacy was still not out. So, I'm pretty sure most people watching this video that Dharok PK probably are accustomed to Dharok PKing with Vengeance, which totally changes how you PK. And I am hitting absolutely nothing right now. I am potted, by the way. This is insane. He is kicking my ass. I have 12 sharks left already. I haven't even gotten his health down. Maybe I should try axing. Axe me. Don't tell me what to do! I was actually thinking about doing it anyway, so I didn't even do it because he told me. I was just, I was considering it. Alright, I do probably need to start throwing out some axes, though, because this dude is absolutely cleaning my clock right now. Here we go, here we go! See, I hit the zeros! I'm trying right now. He is absolutely destroying me. And the most depressing part about the fact that he's kicking my ass so much is that his stats are actually worse than mine. We're pretty similar combat, but he's slightly lower in some stat. I can't remember which. I just can't hit the guy. I straight up cannot hit him right now. Is my whip broken? I need to take this shit back. I need a refund. Let's try axing? I don't know. There we go. There, I finally hit him. There's a 42. At least we got something going. Honest to God, it's probably going to come down to whichever one of us gets a big Dharoks axe hit. I don't imagine any of these fights are going to come down to death matches, although they could. I was surprised that first one didn't come down to a DM. But now that we're using stuff like Dharoks, the KO potential is so much higher that I feel like it's probably going to end up in a big KO. 43 hit points. I'm not going to eat. Oh, okay. That was a pretty big risk. I am going to eat one more there. I'm 55 right now, considering he took his armor off there. I, unfortunately, did not bring an anti-poison. I don't know if he did or not, but I'm at 50 health right now, so he absolutely could. Oh, I'm going for the risk. You think I'm not? Oh, I think he's risking too. I'm eating. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm eating. I'm such a scaredy cat when it comes to PKing. Alright, I have one shark left, so if I'm going to get this KO... Oh, there it is. Good fight, my man. The 53 KO. So he had a huge lead on me the whole fight, and I got the win at the end. Good fight, man. Alright, so next up we have the year 2006. Now, this is the year that I started playing RuneScape. But as you can see, we are still using full Dharoks. Full Dharoks is, even to this day, is one of the best ways you can PK. So, Barrows, I don't know, I don't think people realize when you look back just how good of an update the Barrows minigame was. That shit, like, changed RuneScape. But anyways, we're still using Dharoks. As you can see, we've added a few things like the Rune Defender and the Berserker Ring. The Defender was a huge update to RuneScape. You gotta understand, before, the best thing you could use was a Dragon Square Shield. It was pure defense. But now you have a shield slot thing that gives you accuracy, strength bonus, and defense. That's crazy. Alright, next up we have 2006. Now, 2006 was easily considered one of the best eras of RuneScape. This is personally when I started playing RuneScape. Of course, now, when I started playing RuneScape, I was just a little kid. But the people that were actually in their PKing prime during these days remember it as some of the best PKing times. You didn't quite have Piety yet, but you had Vengeance, and you had the release of the Rune Defender and the Berserker Ring, so the hits got absolutely ridiculous. Now, obviously, last year we did use Dharoks, and we're still using Dharoks now. Dharoks was pretty much the best PKing gear you could get for quite a while up until God Wars came out. So, yeah, it's. Oh, here we go. It's kind of the same relative setup with just little upgrades here and there, like I said, such as the Rune Defender and Vengeance being an absolutely huge one. Vengeance made a world of difference when it came to PKing. I am 49 health right now. That makes me a little nervous. I'm going to go for the axe. Oh, we both went for the axe, and neither of us got the kill. I'm 73 health right now, so I didn't really imagine I was going to die there. I'm not Venged right now, but I think some of my favorite PKers during this era, and that's one thing I kind of was going to talk about, and I may have mentioned it earlier, but I remember watching some of Kasoi-I's Dharoks videos back then, and I was like, oh, the 55! He almost whip KO'd me. That could have been absolutely horrible. Alright, so I am completely out of super attacks. I probably should have brought more. That was a bit of an oversight by me. I kind of underestimated the potions I was going to need. But that basically means no more brewing for me, so if I'm going to out-eat his hits, I'm going to need to make it all come from sharks, otherwise I'm not going to be super potted, so I'm going to have to manage this very, very carefully. I'm going to go for a random axe right there, hit an 18, which makes sense considering I'm 63 health. Alright, we're going to go for a DDS here, break his venge, go for the axe! Oh my god! The 69 KO! Let's go, dude! Oh my god, my Dharoks is doing work today. Alright, so we lost 2004, we got a victory for 05 and a victory for 06. The final year is coming up, 2007. 2007 was crazy. As you can see, they released the God Wars dungeon in 2007. I can't imagine. Again, I started playing RuneScape in 2006, so when God Wars came out, I was like 8 years old, so I didn't really understand the importance of this update when it happened. But can you imagine, as a PKer, having a spec weapon like the DDS that could hit hard, but didn't consistently hit very high, then all of a sudden being able to buy a two-handed weapon that can hit an 80 in one go? I probably blew their minds. On to our final year, 2007. Now, 2007 was the release of God Wars Dungeon, so this obviously was where some pretty overpowered shit came into the game. So as you can see, I am now using full Bandos and an Armadillo Godsword. One video I recall quite well, his name was like Benny, B-E-N-N-Y, but it was all spaced. He had the most absurd Godsword video I've ever seen. Even now, you watch it back, that dude hit like 70 every time he spec'd. It was actually insane. No idea how he did it. But this should be a really, really fun setup. Both of us have really high strength bonus, so the hit potential is very, very big. He is he scared the hell out of me. I think he tried to scare me there, because if he did it well. I'm going to try to break his Venge first, and then go for an AGS fairly soon. You really do not want an AGS spec on his Venge. Yeah, but this has been a lot of fun. This wasn't a major difference in terms of, like, what PKing gear was good. This year, again, was pretty significant. Like, obviously, you saw in 2004, we were using Dragon, and then in 05, we were using Barrows. That's kind of the same thing, you know? You go from using Barrows armor to having God Swords. Like, this was a very, very big year. I'm gonna go for an AGS just because, and I hit a 0. He's probably gonna spec me here. I'm gonna eat up. Oh, he only hit me a 16. Okay, good, good. Both of our AGS specs were gross, but we also both have 2 left, so who knows where this fight is gonna go. I don't think people pot-spec'd back then. Obviously, you guys can see me doing that. I drink a potion before I AGS spec, pretty much just like to hide the fact that I'm gonna be specking. I don't think people did that back then. Then again, I wasn't a PKer back then. Oh, I knew he was going to as well. I was sitting at 50 health for so long that I just knew it was coming. I'm gonna throw up a Venge. He's too high of health to go for a spec now, but I will whack him right here. Yeah, I ate up to 72 health right there, which I feel was a little bit safey, especially because he's completely out of special attacks, but I do have spec still, so And he knows, too. He's probably going to be eating up to fairly high health because he knows I have that one spec left. So, let's try to throw up Avenge and bust out that last spec pretty soon here. I don't know, because if I don't kill him on my spec, it's just going to come down to a chess match where somebody gets a big AGS whack. Oh, here we go, here we go! 55! Not quite big enough. I almost got it, but now neither of us have AGS specs left to use, so we're going to have to do a well-timed Venge/Godsword whack. I have no idea why I whacked him right there. Like, that was very poor timing. I don't know what our current max hits are with our gear on right now. I'm going to guess our Godswords can whack somewhat close to a 60, but I can't necessarily confirm that. Alright, that is my last dose of brew gone, so I have 4 more. I'm going to whack him here. Oh, and it worked! Good fight, dude. I planned that out. I believe it or not, as bad of a PKer as I am, I actually did kind of plan that whack out. So, 2007 also results in a victory. The only year I lost was 2004. Every other year, we got the W. Hey, good fights to my man Gameboto4. This was a very, very fun idea. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me fight with all the different gear setups, and maybe this video was nostalgic for you. I know it was a lot of fun for me, personally, to look back at some of the history of RuneScape. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below, and I'll see you all soon.